everyone, welcome to today's video of Mardiman's levels, where we're going to show you guys my levels. So, anyways guys, so I made a new level today, and today we're going to be showing to you guys, but before we begin this, I just want to say this really quickly. A few things. One, my previous few levels only have a gimmick, and they're most likely not really much too original. So, here's what I'm going to do. Every time I hit 5 levels each, I will make the 5th level the most original as possible. So, you're not going to see a lot of just same old gimmick levels that people rarely use or use over and over again. Because, here, I'm going to go to make a profile and just show you guys what I mean. So, you know, let's see. First level's a recreation. Second level basically just has a gimmick. Third level and fourth level also a recreation. Both most likely are just like for fan service somewhat. I mean, I guess you could say this is also original, but overall it's basically also just a gimmick of itself. But overall, I decided to make the 5th level the most original. This one is called Pom Pom's Road of Justice. Ooh, clear rate not very well. Not even getting any likes on this. You know, this is gonna get me a little bit worried. What if, like, this level just gets taken down from the site? Well, then I guess this video will be its legacy, I guess. But, please clear this level. I don't want this level gone. I'll go ahead and go through the level myself just to show you how it's done. But, overall, let's take a look at the more information. I had to wait a week. I waited a week before, I decided to record this. And as you clearly see, not much is going through this level. But, I'm gonna go ahead and make it go through for this level, and, we'll see how well this goes. And, of course, you want to play the level for yourself. It's on the screen right now. Assuming if it's still up. Hopefully it's still up. And, let's get right into it. So, this level, of course, is taking the form of, Super Mario 3D World. Right here is like a little bit of a secret power-up. I probably could have put on the left tree, but I don't know. I guess it gives you more reason to explore. But overall, you gotta climb up this tree, and then, you gotta take out, most likely, the Hammer Brothers. But if you don't, it's no big deal. And, there is some secret one-ups, if you're in the grind to look for them. And then up here is also another secret one-up. Make sure to take out that piranha plant, otherwise he'll be a big nuisance later. And now we have this little bit of an intense part featuring the click-a-clack-a-clunk type of blocks, where you gotta basically follow its path, otherwise you could easily get yourself screwed. Oh my god, and I screwed up there. Because here you cannot get back up. You might as well just restart this entire session. So yeah, I already screwed up, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut back to it. Alright, so anyways, from here you hit the block, then you jump up here, and then you work your way down. But don't just diagonal do that, otherwise you can easily get yourself trapped up here. Maybe I did a lot of pretty much evilish clickbait type of things. Now, you're not supposed to see this. You're supposed to basically go to the far right with the power-up so you can get yourself in here. Once you've done that, now you can go through this pipe. And checkpoint. Now we have ourselves a little bit of an Autoscroller section. And basically what you gotta do is you gotta basically climb your way up as Cat Mario. I basically designed it where you basically need Cat Mario to climb up the entire course. And, yeah, and I feel like I made this level a little bit too slow. Maybe I could increase the speed and, have somewhat of a challenge. I don't know. And obviously, do not spend too much on the bottom, otherwise it will be an issue. Of course, you're right at this block here. Now, I really wanted to make a 3D world type of level, obviously. I wanted to make a 3D world level. So here's my shot at it. So, I hope you appreciate my creation. Anyway, so now we gotta do a little bit of timing on these time blocks. It's very tight, I will say. And with very right timing, you should be able to get no problemo. Then you get up here. Then you gotta wait. Then you climb this up. And then you gotta ride the swamp to the right. I'm gonna wait a little bit so I can let the level scroll up for a little bit. And then I'm gonna climb this up. And then I'm gonna ride this block. Do be extra careful though. Swamps are here to crush you. So definitely watch out for that. And you do gotta ride this swamp all the way to the left. From here, I'm gonna jump. Do a little bit of leap of faith, and that failed. Gone pretty far my first attempt. Okay, so we're back up here. So once you get up to here finally, it's because of the limiting room, you basically don't have that much to work with. Now you gotta do a little bit of a coin block maze. It's not a big one, but don't fall, otherwise it'll be an issue. You wanna go left, but no, you wanna go right. And here's a little bit of one bit of fatigue that I sort of forgot to add, and I might want to try to fix it if this level gets re-uploaded. But this little saw right here, I completely forgot to set it to the on and off switch version. I don't know what I was thinking, but whatever. I'm just gonna have to roll what we got. And don't hit the switch and then get back on the lower conveyor belt, otherwise it will be an issue. Oh my god, I almost did not get it. Anyway, see, enter in this pipe. And then we get a checkpoint, which also gives you a fire flower. Now, I have this little bit of small space, and I want to save this next bit for a small room. So I have so much room to work with. So, you know what, I figured, let's just add a ton of tubes here. I'm pretty sure that's gonna basically stall a little bit of time or whatever. But upon doing so, you start fighting off your boss. Which of course is Pom Pom. This is where you have to fight Pom Pom. What you gotta do is just attack him with either your fireballs or hit him regularly. But overall, he isn't too much of a big issue. And then once you do that, you go in here. And then, you go ahead and do this. And then, oh wait. Let's try this actually. Just like that, we get the top finish. I basically designed it where you need to do that in order to do the top finish. But overall, that is basically my original level that I made. Fortunately, though, no one has made any likes or even played it within the first week. So I'm really hoping this level stays up here. I don't want to re-upload it. I mean, if I need to, then I will. But anyways, and if I also will have to, and the course ID needs to be updated, I'll post the updated course ID in the description below. But anyways, let's go ahead and show how the level was actually made. And yeah, let's show how the level's made. You know, since it's first week, we might as well just go ahead and show everything up. So anyways, so from here, and again, there's like a power-up right here, and the only way you'll know about it is if you actually take Zelda's Route and explore the level. Like, I don't make my levels for casual players. I make my levels for competitive players. The people who know how to play the game, or has played the game before. I mean, I might want to make more casual levels, but I'm expecting people to explore. I don't expect people to just ring it, I guess. Also, so, here's the thing about this thing right here. I wanted it to be a completely spiked type of circle thing, but in the 3D world style, there's absolutely no spike item to use here. You know, the 3D world style has its exclusive stuff, so I had to do something to make it completely spiked. And so I actually grabbed basically the extra large version of the spikes, but it's only after I posted it when I realized it's not going to work either, because, well, it's just an automatic. Maybe what I could have done is probably use one of the colored spikes, the ones that is already sticked out. But I don't know. I wanted to add some challenge before you even tackle this, and I feel like this little segment I could have easily done a lot more on to get you more on your toes. I don't know. I just wanted to get to the point, guys, and I don't want to waste too much time. So, this wasn't really my intention, but I'm always trying to make my levels decorated if possible. I don't want all my levels to be completely blocky. So I always made sure I added some sort of sloped ceiling. So that way my levels don't look blocky and everything else. Like, they gave me slopes. I'm using advantage of the darn slopes. And as such, I put arrows here giving you a general idea to backtrack. But what my intention is that you grab the cat power-up, and then you do the claw swipe move, and then land on the spikes. That wasn't really my intention, and I apologize for that. Maybe I'll erase that if I'm re-uploading this level, if I'm gonna have to. But anyways, so I had to make this where you can't really see the bottom very well, and I think most of the time you'll be going down, then notice this little pipe go inside here, and then, oh, dead end. And then, another idea is that, okay, so you got the mushroom in here, so I'm gonna hold on to that mushroom, and I'm gonna take the hit, use the invincibility frames to get myself in here. I made extra measures to make sure that you need at least 2 hits to get across here. Because, well, I ran a test with the mushroom. I want to make sure that you are not supposed to cheese it. You could cheese it, but this second guy is going to block you. Moving on to the second sub area. Now, I knew that when you enter this room, I know people do not want to waste time by hitting a coin block just to get a power-up. So instead, I made the bell ring fell down, and because the checkpoint's not going to give it to you anyway. I mean, I could, but if you respawn, you're not going to get another. So again, I made this an Autoscroller, and I made this heavily based on cat climbing. This is 100% based on cat climbing. I want to use full advantage of the 3D world style and gimmicks. And I want to also make sure to use almost every type of platforming aspect as possible to get yourself all the way to the top. For this block right here, I also planned it to start here and then work your way up there. However, I just realized you're starting from down here, you have to work your way up. And when I had it start here, when I got up there one time, it's not even down here. So instead, I made the starting point up here and lowered it down to here, so that way by the time you do get up here, you'll see it right here, and you'll be able to get onto it no problemo. And I also like to use advantage of, like, the fact that you can now stand on thwomps. I figured, okay, let's just make the thwomp just veer to the left, so that you'll be able to climb yourself up and then land on this. This thing's only a one-time deal. It goes right and then up. And, yeah, these swamps are definitely there to scare you, although you can easily get crushed by these things. And then I added this little thing, so that way it isn't a immediate fight. You gotta basically go for it, and just ride onto it. Now, I want to say you will have time to, like, wait for the swamp to go all the way to the right, and then immediately go left before the scroll hits the bottom, so that way you can see what you're going to be doing within this next bit. I don't think I gave this level enough scroll. I probably might increase it when I re-upload this. But, anyways, so when we get up to the invisible coin block part, you know, I decided to make a simple combination. And most likely it's the last 3 digits of my username, 641. You know, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put an empty block there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And put an empty block there. And then 1. So it's slightly a reference to my username. And I added this little bit here so that way you guys would think, okay, so I'm gonna climb up here, only to realize, oh crap, I'm pretty much dead because the level just scrolled way too up. You're supposed to jump here, and it also means also a risk of taking this bottomless pit, and then making this jump here. And again, I sort of forgot about this, but I did not put a conveyor belt type of lighting right here. So as such, and I was already completing the level when I was uploading it. It was like, I didn't want to bother. Maybe when I re-upload this level, I'll fix this. But for right now, it is what it is. Again, so this room, like, I wanted to make it like a short room, but for some reason it won't let me. Maybe I could, and I'm just not using full advantage of it. But we also have this little bit of half type of scenario, and I want to make it look like it's an entire room. And I have so much room to work with, so I might as well just put something there to get you guys entertained. But you know what? Maybe I might work around it when I re-upload this, and put a starting block right here. But anyways, back over here, of course we have this little bit of a boss fight. Again, I don't want to make things look too blocky, although it is clearly blocky here. Maybe I could have actually put the slopes in here, but I don't know. Have it somewhat interesting. I'll probably do that after post. And then the ending, of course. So, you could beat the end, but if you want to go the extra mile and get an extra life, then do basically what I did earlier. And, yeah, you'll get an extra life upon doing that. Good for the Endless Mario Challenge, if that's going to be the case. But, anyways, guys, that's it for this level. Now, I'm really hoping I don't need to re-upload this level, but in case I did, the new code for this level is actually on your screen right now, or in the description if I edited it right before it was taken down. But who knows? I'm hoping someone plays this and make sure it stays up there. Okay, anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys next month for next time I make another gimmickly type of level. And I'm only going to make, like, these original levels pretty much once every 5 levels. Anyways, guys, Marshall1 signing out. Have a fantastic night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Good night, guys.